Imagine a city that spills down steep hills toward the sea like a box of bright crayons tipped over, each house a different color, each stairway a new discovery. That city is Valparaíso on the central coast of Chile, about an hour and a half northwest of Santiago. Famous for its dizzying hills, working port, and explosion of street art, Valparaíso feels more like a living painting than a typical tourist stop, and it is one of South America's most poetic and bohemian cities. The port has shaped everything here, from the rhythm of life to the creak of its historic funiculars. For much of the 19th and early 20th centuries, Valparaíso was the gateway to the Pacific, a bustling stop for sailors, traders, and writers, and remnants of that cosmopolitan past still cling to its buildings and places. Pablo Neruda, Chile's great poet, lived here in a quirky house called La Sebastiana, and you can still sense a literary, artistic spirit everywhere. Walk its alleys and you'll find mosaics, murals, and little caves where artists and musicians gather. The city's appearance is unforgettable: narrow, winding streets climbing up Cerro Alegre and Cerro Concepci, and iron balconies, corrugated metal houses painted in rust, turquoise, pink, and gold, and sudden panoramas that open onto the bay below. The atmosphere mixes salty sea air, the honk of ships, the chatter of market sellers, and the laughter of students. It feels messy and theatrical in the best way. Valparaíso has a Mediterranean climate with mild, wet winters and warm, dry summers. The best time to visit is spring and summer, roughly October through March, when streets are sunny and outdoor life is buzzing. Winters can be cool and drizzly, and some hillside paths get slippery, so it's less fun for wandering then. Everyday life in Valparaíso blends port work, tourism, and a strong creative scene. You'll see fishermen at the mercado unloading fresh seafood, painters working on murals, and neighbors chatting on narrow balconies. Food is simple and delicious: ceviche, fresh fish, street empanadas, and strong Chilean coffee. Locals love to talk, so don't be shy. Conversations can lead to unexpected recommendations and friendly invitations. For must-see places, start with Cerro Alegre and Cerro Concepcion, the two most charming barrios full of murals, small shops, and viewpoints. Walk the Paseo Gervasoni for a classic seaside view, and the tiled stairs nearby for photo-worthy moments. Visit La Sebastiana, Neruda's house museum, to get a sense of the poet's quirky life and the city's creative side. Head down to Plaza Sotomayor to see the naval monuments and the old port area where you can feel the city's maritime history. Take one of the old ascensors, the funicular elevators that climb the steep hills. Riding them is as much a cultural experience as a shortcut. If you have time, take a short boat tour in the bay to see the city from the water and watch container ships pass by. Practical tips make a trip here easier. Wear sturdy shoes because the streets are steep, uneven, and full of stairs. Keep a light jacket for sea breezes, even on warm days. Many streets are best explored on foot, but taxis and little buses can help if you want to save energy. Valparaíso is generally safe for tourists, but as in any busy port city, watch your belongings in crowded areas and at night stick to well-lit populated streets. Cash is handy for small shops and markets, though cards are widely accepted in cafes and restaurants. Learn a few Spanish phrases. People appreciate the effort, and it opens up friendlier interactions. Short trips to nearby Via del Mar are easy if you want beaches or a different vibe. In the end, Valparaíso rewards those who slow down and wander. It isn't polished, it's a college of history, art, and working life that surprises you at every corner. Spend a few days getting lost on its stairways, chatting in a plaza, watching the sunset paint the bay, and you'll understand why so many visitors fall in love with this colorful, noisy, soulful Chilean port.